Welcome to a time where passion met punishment, where desire was cloaked in fear, and where the line between sin and pleasure was razor thin. This is not the Europe they teach you about in school. Today, we uncover the darkest sexual practices in medieval Europe, secrets buried by time, silenced by the church, and whispered only in the shadows. The Catholic Church controlled not just the soul, but the body. Sex was a sin, unless it was for reproduction within marriage. Pleasure, that was the devil's work. Penitentials, religious books from the time, listed punishments for sexual sins. Masturbation, years of fasting, oral sex, whipping and isolation, sodomy, often punishable by death. For some, pain and pleasure blurred into one. Flagellation, self-beating, began as a form of religious repentance. But for others, it awakened darker desires. Secret groups practiced erotic flagellation, whipping themselves or partners in hidden chambers. It wasn't just about pain, it was about submission, dominance, and forbidden satisfaction. Some monks were even caught engaging in these rituals behind monastery walls. Behind castle doors, kings and queens were no saints. Powerful nobles indulged in orgies, sex slaves, and incest, things the common people could never even whisper. King Edward II of England was rumored to have male lovers, hidden away from the public eye. French courts often held masked balls where erotic games unfolded, away from the gaze of the church. For the wealthy, sin was entertainment, as long as no one talked. Medieval medicine was terrifying. If a woman was too lustful, she was labeled a witch or possessed. The cure, exorcism, or worse, to treat women suffering from hysteria, a term often used to mask sexual frustration, some physicians prescribed bizarre methods. One of them, pelvic massage, by the doctor. Others used herbal potions or bloodletting to drain the sinful desire. And yet, they feared women who enjoyed sex, calling them succubi or agents of Satan. Despite the church's strict rules, brothels were everywhere, even licensed by some cities. But while men could indulge, women bore the shame. Girls were often tested for virginity before marriage. Some were inspected by midwives, others forced to bleed on white sheets. If she didn't pass, she was humiliated, beaten, or worse. Virginity wasn't just purity, it was property. The Middle Ages weren't just about knights and castles. They were also a time of dark desire, fear of the flesh, and secret obsessions. Sex was everywhere, but always in the shadows. Today, we look back not to shame the past, but to understand how far we've come, and how much still lingers beneath the surface. Like, share, and subscribe for more forbidden stories from history. And remember, some things are darker than time can erase.